Okay, three-dimensional views. Now, when you get an shape, then there are different views that they can ask you to draw of that certain shape. Now, let's look at this one. It's a three-dimensional shape, and you have to give the views. So, the plan is what we call when we view it from the top. The front and the side view. Now, if you look at this part from the top, this is what you will be able to see. If you look at from the side, this is what you will see. 1, 2, 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3 blocks, 4 blocks, 4 blocks, 4 blocks, 4 blocks. And the side will be this little part. That also, do you remember that as well? So you have to think how it will look three-dimensionally. Okay, let's look at the first example. This is the shape that they give us, and they tell us that this is the left side. So what will be the front view? The front view will be the part that we see now. AA, open block, open block, open blue, open red, open blue, open red, open blue and A, open blue A and open. So this is the front view. The top view, if you think when looking at it at the top, it will be your two A's, the open one, from the top there, the red one, the top there, the A, and then again the open block. If you look from the left side, you will see that red, which is that one, open block, which will be that one, the A, and there at the back is another open one, and here in front is another A. From the side, you will see that one as yellow as well. Then your top view without the A blocks will be a open, a blue, a red, a open, and the back open one. That is the view that we have here. Open, open, red, blue, open. The next figure that they give us, the next shape, they tell us that the right side is this side. Now you will see that this one is a little bit more intricate. The left view from that side will look like this one. We have two blocks. We can see we have two blocks and another two blocks. And then here you can see that we only have one block. It's only one block thick. So there will be 2 and 2 and 1 and 1 if we take it from the view from the left side. The front view when the blocks of C is removed, so these ones will be removed, then we will have an open, open, and then here we also have open and open. So at the top we will have 2, then we will have 4, and then 3, and then 2. The top 2, if we remove this one, we will see that one. That's why it's still 2. Here, if we remove those 2, we will still see the back 2. So it will be 4. This 3, and if we remove this C, we will not be able to see anything else at the back. So it's only those 2. Therefore, 2, 4, 3, 2. Here we have a dark kennel. And this is the left side, and this is the front view. So let's look at the front view will be this rectangular plane and the roof, which will look like this. The top part, the top view will just be the two parts of the roof. And the left side will be the entrance of the dark kennel. Now they may ask you to draw isometric drawings. Now what is this? This is a drawing. It is used to produce a realistic looking three-dimensional view. Now all the heights are projected vertically upwards. The lengths and the breadths are projected at 30 degrees to the horizontal. This means when you draw an isometric drawing, you always start, you elevate your drawing 30 degrees and 30 degrees before you start to draw it. That is the rule that gives it a three-dimensional shape. And you have to remember that all measurements are full size, so it must be measured with a ruler on exact sizes. So this is the biggest new thing that you have to remember, that this elevation, the 30 degrees, that is what you always have to start with from a straight line. Let's look at this example. We have a plan. We have this front view. We have 4 centimeters, 4 centimeters, and 6 centimeters. Now we have our straight line. We elevate 30 degrees and 30 degrees, and then we start to draw the 4 centimeters, the 6 centimeters, and the 4 centimeters. Now you have to remember that this little part will be a 90 degrees, which will mean that when you draw this plan, this little part, where there is 90 degrees now, if you draw it, that will only be 60 degrees. In real life, it will be 90 degrees, but on your drawing, it will be 60 degrees. And this other length, you will have to calculate by means of Pythagoras. Okay, let's look at the last example. They ask us to construct a plan of a cube with lengths of 5 meters. Again, we start our straight line and we elevate 30 degrees and 30 degrees. This you do with a compass. And then you can start to draw your lines. Do you see now? It's 60 degrees on your drawing. In real life, it will be a 90-degree angle. But on your drawing, it will be 60 degrees there and 60 degrees there, because 60 and 30 is 90. On your drawing, you see a 90 degrees there. And remember that they all need to be 5 centimeters and it needs to be to scale. So the first thing that you always have to remember, straight line, elevate 30 degrees, and then you can start to draw and remember your measurements and to put all your angle degrees, the sizes of your angles must always be written and labeled. And there you have to go back, and if you struggle a bit to remember, then you have to just quickly recap on the angles of, say for example, the interiors of a rectangle or the interiors of a triangle or whatever. Okay, so remember, straight line, 30 degrees elevate, and then you can label your lines and your angles with the correct degrees or the correct centimeters.